It's so much fun, and it's predictable, and I think it's hilarious. So Who Hops by Katie Davis. Who hops? Who hops? Who hops?
Your bullshit, come off of that. Someone tell these motherfuckers that hop is back.
So much fun.
What's up guys, Blade Master here, going to be bringing you another Total War Rome 2 online battle. This is played in Blade Balance, and if you guys don't know what that is, that's a mod for multiplayer battles, making it so much fucking better. Just kidding, it makes it a lot better, it makes it a lot more refined. A link to the mod is in the description, and a link to find other players to play the game with/against is also in the description, just making it easier for you guys. That is of course my duty, because I am not only a YouTuber, I am also a philanthropist. I am just every good, amazing, awesome, imaginable thing possible. This is apparently a really cool replay sent to me by Emerging Getty. He has taken Massilia, and he is fighting up against Damocles the Dank Dane? No, Damocles the Dank Centurion. Something super dank like that. I don't know what it is. Regardless, it is absolutely 420. It is 100% Blaze It. This is fought, of course, in Dank memes, Nemersena. And Damocles is taken, of course, Sparta. So it's going to be a Hoplite on Hoplite engagement. Who's got the better hops? Is it Jordan? Is it LeBron? We find out in this episode of Total War Rome 2 Blade Balance Battles. So let's see what Emerging Eddie has brought. He's brought a total of 2 Celtic Slingers with Massilia. He's brought a total of 2 Levy Free. Levy Free not as cost effective as they were, but now they are still definitely very cost effective. He's brought a front line, of course, 5 Massilian Hoplites, who have the elite javelin, elite spear of 30 weapon damage. Behind them, he's got some axe warriors, a total of 5 axe warriors, and a Massilian cav and a citizen cav on his left flank, a Massilian cav on his right, and a total of 2 Hippias lancers, including a very risky Hippias lancer general. Now, Sparta, on the other hand, has brought a total of 3 Helot archers, whom he's going to use as a skirmishing force, as an anti-skirmishing force. Behind them, he's got a total of 3 mercenary Rhodian slingers, some of whom are already taking shots on the Levy Free. He's got a Spartan Youths up there as a meat shield. He's got a Spartan Youths on either flank as well. And his main line of 5, 6 Spartan Hoplites are behind his skirmish line. And then he's got a total of 2 Royal Spartans, and a couple of Citizen Cav, and three Citizen Cap. Now, the biggest change to Sparta is in the Spartan Hoplites. The Spartan Hoplites, as you can see now, have a whopping 29 weapon damage. That is the semi-elite lance, the semi-elite spear that these guys wield. They had the 26 weapon damage spear, and now they have the 29 weapon damage spear, which is what the shield bearers and other Hellenic units like the Bactrian Royal Guard used to wield. Now they have that, which gives them a pretty significant upgrade. And the heroes of Sparta, by the way, have the 30 elite damage spear. That is the highest damage spear. The Massilian Hoplites, of course, have 30 damage, so they will obviously beast out this engagement against the Spartan Hops. But with the really good charge bonus of 26 that these guys, which is the same as Massilian Hoplites, along with a much heavier mass, because the Spartan Hoplites are super heavy, they will be able to do a lot more impact damage on the charge. But of course, they lack the extremely armor-penetrating axe warriors, the 26 damage axes. I'm not going to give these guys any buffs. I'm not going to give axes in general any buff. I'm not going to make any wide sweeping changes in the mod anymore, unless or until people have sufficiently tested it out and there's been sufficient activity in the multiplayer scene. There's really no reason for me to make wide sweeping changes, unless people have tested it out thoroughly and there's some sort of a quasi meta game that's established. Now the Levy Freemen haven't thrown their javelins, then they're going to get charged at by Citizen Cav. So Citizen Cav won't lose any men there and just slaughter the Levy Free. Pretty important engagement there. Spartan Youths over here going to destroy the Levy Freemen here, and there is a Spartan Hoplite behind them. So it is really looking more and more like the Axe Warriors need to come into play here for Emerging Eddie. The Massilian Hoplite is taking so much damage from the mercenary Rhodian slingers. You absolutely don't want your guys to just stay here. Very indecisive start from Emerging Eddie. So he should charge into the Spartan Hoplites. He needs to rush this engagement, obviously, because he doesn't have any skirmishers, while the Spartans have the Rhodians who are making their presence felt already. The Spartan Youths are going to be a very crucial meat shield here. And the Massilian Hoplite is going to take those sorts of engagements. Not really the wisest decision. Should use the Axe Warriors to charge into the Spartan youths. Should use the Massilian Hoplites to plug the gaps and then charge into the Spartan Hoplites and beast out that engagement instead. The Pace Lancers, of course, can be a huge threat if they can get rear charges. And especially with Trample, they can do a lot of damage on a rear charge. But they need to be circled around and not kept behind like this. Especially with the Rhodian Slingers, they can just start firing and the Pace Lancers don't have any missed block chance, so they'll get slaughtered. Citizen Cav moving around. Again, it should be the Pace Lancers who do that. This Massilian Hoplite is all the way down to fucking 50 man, dude. Why? I mean, yeah, it's very indecisive, and he's paying for that indecisiveness. The Spartan Hoplites don't have expert charge defense, but it looked like they were bouncing off some of these Massilian Hoplites when they charged in. The Spartan Hoplites here, Massilian Hoplites somehow attacked in the rear, not really sure how, but the combat is even, which just goes to show that the Spartan Hoplites are very strong now. Axe Warrior is down to 70 men because I guess they got charged at by Royal Spartan. Don't want to get charged at by Royal Spartan. Absolutely don't want to. Here, Axe Warriors getting charged at by Spartan youths. All in all, you know, what? Oh, that must be the Spartan, the Massilian Hoplite that was slaughtered by the what are their faces? The Royals. The Gargos, not the fucking mercenary Rhodians, Jesus Christ. Okay, the Axe Warrior is going to charge into chasing after Citizen Cav while his Pace Lancer general pulls out. Mercenary Rhodian Slingers, Helot Archers already got a significant number of casualties, significant number of kills, and the Axe Warrior is here attacked in the rear. Not great micro from Emerging Eddie's part, gotta say, gotta put him on blast for that. Here, Pace Lancers inflicted 24 kills on Spartan Hoplites by using Trample, but need to be pulled out of this engagement very quickly. Of course, the Massilian Hoplite is coming in to help support that engagement, but it looks like the Hoplite Phalanx, no, it's not bugging out, so that's good. All in all, the Massilian Hoplite is not doing very well. This one's got 122 kills, but the Royal Spartan is going to just put it out of its misery very soon. The Axe Warrior is here, 49 kills. Spartan Hoplite is being encouraged by the nearby Royal Spartan here. No? Oh, it's being encouraged by this one right there. And the Massilian Hoplite main line, for the most part, doing decently, but they've taken unnecessary casualties. The Axe Warrior here got only 20 kills because they got flank charged by a Spartan Hop. And this is an engagement that's just going to take forever, but it looks like Massilia is going to win out that Citizen Cav engagement somehow. Now, finally, the general is starting to plug up some holes, and he's rear charging Spartan Hoplites with Hoplite Phalanx. Sorry, with Trample, and then he's going to pull out of that engagement. The Hippeus Lance is really going to try. If he manages to win this game, it's going to be the Hippeus Lance, because the Axe Warriors haven't played much of a role. But the Hippeus Lances are getting 88 kills, killing off Helot Archers, and once they get into the Mercenary Rhodian Slingers, it's going to be a decisive blow to Sparta. The Spartan Hoplites here getting 70 kills, managing to withstand the very cost-effective Axe Warriors pretty effectively. And these Massilian Hoplites just not going to do anywhere, they're not going to get any kills compared to the Royal Spartans. And the Spartan Hoplites over here kind of bugging out there, the Hoplite Phalanx. Here, Spartan Hoplites getting rear shot by Celtic Slingers. Good job there. And Axe Warrior is going to chase after the Spartan Hoplites here and going to get a rear charge on them while they chase after the Citizen Cav. So the Axe Warriors won't do too much damage. Actually, they'll do a decent bit of damage, but the Spartan Hoplites should be fine, and they will win out this engagement. So all in all, that's a good decision by Damocles, the Dank Centurion. He plays Lancer General, again proving to be quite the nuisance for the Mercenary Rhodian Slingers and just going to kill them off there. And all in all, it looks like Massilia is starting to pull this back. The Spartan Hoplites have proven to be quite cost effective, killing off a lot of more expensive infantry for the most part. Here, this Spartan Hoplite getting cut down by the Axe Warrior, with the Celtic Slinger being quite the nuisance by shooting it in the rear. And all in all, it looks like the maneuverability of Massilia is going to come into play now. He did well, the Emerging Eddie did well by keeping his base lances in reserve, and using them in this late stage of the game is going to be very, very effective for him. He's popped second win on his general, very well done. Because you can see he's back to fresh, and he's going to charge and destroy the shit out of these Citizen Cav. Or so it seemed. Yeah, they're there. And there they go. The Axe Warriors here have gotten 54 kills. Haven't done too much, but they're inflicting good casualties on the or HP damage on the Spartan Hoplites, and that is an engagement that the Spartan Hoplites are going to take forever and a half amount of time to get into or to get back to the main line, because they are super heavy, which means they're super slow, which means they're just going to take a long time to get back to the engagement where shit is actually going down. The general over here has gotten surrounded by a bunch of units. They are tired now. They've gotten a whole bunch of kills, 195 kills on a double XP chevron for them. And the Spartan Hoplites have also done very well. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually tank out this engagement. They might just win this engagement, especially if he pops battle to them or something on his general now. So you can see the Massilian Hoplites all in all losing. The Royal Spartans proving to be so strong, and they are of course a very, very strong unit. So that is to be expected. The Hippeus Lance have gotten a double XP chevron with 230 kills, managed to use a second trample, and Citizen Cav rear charging the Royal Spartans. Honestly, Massilian Cav, sorry. It's better to leave the Massilian Cav away from the engagement right now and focus on the cheaper, shittier units like the Spartan Hoplites, because the Royal Spartans will just slaughter the Massilian Cav. Massilian Cav are not tanky units. They are much more aggressive. So, yeah, shouldn't be used in engagements like this, I think. Celtic Slingers have slowly racked up 53 kills, and they're firing into Spartan Hoplites now. And the Spartan Hoplites, extremely well armored and good missile block shots for them. But they are low on HP from fighting against Axe Warriors the entire game. They're also tired. So, they might just drop pretty quickly now. But it is a very depleted Celtic Slinger that's firing into them. And of course, the Celtic Slinger, the very light missile infantry, is going to have no problem running away from a very tired, very heavy Hoplite unit. Massilian Hoplites, again, you can see that they're not as cost effective as they usually would be, because they are fighting against top of the line skirmishers, and the Hippeus Lancer have to make up for that by rear charging / flank charging these very heavy Hoplites, while the Massilian Hoplites, the rather substandard Massilian Hoplites, that is something I would never have said. The Massilian Hoplites being substandard somehow managed to hold the line. The Spartan Hoplites are getting a lot of casualties from the Hippeus Lancer. It is the Hippeus Lancer that is managing to somehow eke out a victory for Massilia. Although these really depleted Axe Warriors at 42 men, they're going to die very quickly to the Spartan Hops. But again, the Celtic Slingers proving to be such a nuisance here. They were at 23 kills. The rest of the kills have just been on Spartan Hoplites. So very well done there. Massilian Cav, very wisely, the Massilian Cav now, just like I predicted, they're being used on the more squishy Rhodian Slingers, while the Hippeus Lancers deal with the tankier and stronger Spartan Hops. So let's go ahead and put this on that General Cam. And the Spartan Hoplites braced at the last second, but all in all, I think it would have been a better idea to just countercharge the Hippeus Lancer General. The Hippeus Lancers, of course, the General is going to do a lot of damage. They are going to take a few casualties though, especially while pulling out now. But it's actually interesting because the Spartan Hoplites are super heavy, which means that they take a longer time to get back up. But despite all that, the Hippeus Lancer General still took a lot of damage. Here, this Hippeus Lancer being left in combat for a bit, it seems, which is not a good idea. But they've done a shit. It's a third trample that he's used with this Hippeus Lancer. Almost a triple XP chevron against Sparta. When do you ever see that? And that's why I think the trample used at the right moments can be a game changer in my opinion. And now this Royal Spartan at 43 men. Oh my God, can the Massilian Hoplites hold out? It looks like they have, and the Hippeus Lancer General got a beautiful rear charge on Royal Spartans, but he needs to pull out ASAP. He really needs to pull out as soon as possible. They're already down to 14 and down to 13 men. That is how dangerous the Royal Spartans are, especially in an endgame scenario. And it looks like the Spartan Hoplites might just win this game, because casualties sustained for Axe Warriors, Massilian Cavalry down to 10 units, and this Massilian Cav at 24 men versus Royal Spartan at 35 and a Spartan Hoplite at 26. The Royal Spartans have a whopping 80 base morale. Holy shit. They're basically unbreakable. They're close to unbreakable. The Hippeus Lancer at 13 men is exhausted. And the Hippeus, this is very, very close. Still 7 minutes left in this game. Maybe a bit of desync because I've changed, because blade balance has been updated a little bit since then, but I don't think so. It could be just as epic as this. So both of them are going to wait until both their units are fresh. I think this is a very good idea that is going to play into Emerging Yeti's favor much more than Damocles, because he's going to want his charges to be as effective, and the fact that his units are of poorer morale means that a fatigue penalty is going to matter more to them. So by them being fresh, he's going to replenish his morale also a little bit there. So it looks like, whoa, whoa, just when shit got real. Oh, this is perfect. Screenshot time. Holy shit, that's so awesome. The Massilian cavalry, sorry, are these Massilian cavalry? They are Massilian cavalry, so they're a mix of Hellenic and Celtic barbarian unit models. So you can see the barbarian unit and the Hellenic model. Isn't that fucking awesome? Yeah, this is a good screenshot. So the Massilian cavalry going to charge into fully braced Royal Spartans. Royal Spartans will get quite a few kills, I think, from that engagement. But here, the Spartan Hoplites getting pummeled by. Ooh, that's a waste of trample. Ouch, that is a massive waste of trample there. Why did he use trample on both of his units on one Spartan Hoplite? Either way, the Spartan Hop is dead, but the Massilian cavalry took so much damage from Royal Spartans because of expert charge defense. And now the Royal Spartans will be able to catch two of these Hippes Lancers, and they will get a lot of kills on Hippes Lancers even when they pull out. If the general dies in this instance, then the game is basically over, because all of these units are already at like yellow to red morale, and they are you wouldn't want to trust these low morale units at endgame. So again, he's going to wait because he made a big mistake, Emerging Yeti. He used trample on both of his units, and they are very tired. So again, he's going to make sure that they're back to fresh before charging in. But yeah, I think Emerging Yeti can very easily win this game by charging in and then using his Axe Warriors to come in for a second charge. But all in all, very well done to Sparta, and good use of the skirmishers, good use of the tankiness of the Spartan Hoplites, and yeah, it was an epic. This is exactly how a Spartan match should end, with the strongest Spartans, the heroes, basically heroes of Sparta, holding out until the last moment in phalanx, waiting for the enemy, making that last brave stand. And there is still a glimmer of hope for Sparta. If they manage to kill off the general in phalanx, then they basically won the game. Still nothing. Still nothing. And there we go. The final charge. Massilian cavalry toppled down these guys, and Hippes Lancer on a trample charge toppled down a bunch of Royal Spartans, and from behind too, the general hits it from the back, and the Royal Spartans, no other choice, forced to waver. They do get some kills, but yeah, that's it for these guys. Costly victory, very costly victory for Massilia. They managed to eke out a victory despite making a couple of mistakes in the start of the game. The Mercenary Rhodian Slingers were quite the disappointment for Sparta. He should have done a better job protecting them. Royal Spartans, holy fuck, 298 kills, 220 kills. The Spartan Hoplites, all in all, did very well against this sort of opposition. I think they did quite well. Good numbers of kills for all of them. The Spartan youths, of course, you can't really expect too much from them. All in all, Sparta would have won this if the Rhodian Slingers were used more effectively, I think. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this battle. Hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more. Peace.